can dedicate a moment for that. So that's what I'm going to try to get us going in the groove. If you already have that, so happy to hear that. And if you don't, maybe we'll see how easy it is to incorporate that on our daily lives by doing it together here. So what I want you to think is that we're going to have 3 imaginary buckets, since as you can see, there's no buckets here. We're going to have 3 buckets here in front of us. One bucket is going to be our personal life. The other bucket is going to be anything related to our professional life. And if we don't work yet, maybe we do a volunteer work, or we have still residues of the time that we work. So everything related to professionalism. And then we have a bucket of the self, ourselves, our persona, our ID. And then what I want you to do first is sit comfortably to start. Close your eyes for one moment so you can just turn within in the sense that there's nobody watching. So you can ask yourselves, and write it down first. One thing that you're grateful for on your personal life. Just one thing. It could be a word, could be a sentence, whatever comes to mind, not too much thinking. This is supposed to be to come from the heart. This is a heart energy. This is the chakra that we are exercising. Every time that we talk about gratitude, that's where it's coming from. And then you flip the page once you're done with that one thing, and you write something else, a second thing. And don't worry about it. If nothing comes to mind, you write nothing, all right? Nobody's going to be graded. This is just so we get into the habit of doing it. And once you're done with that second thing about your personal life, you're going to do a third reason why you're grateful for on your personal life. Pode ser em português também. Contanto que seja legível que eu possa... Yeah, no, kinda. Kinda, no. One thing in each page, yes. And then you can rip the page because I'm going to collect everything and put in our bucket. Remember, we have a bucket. And whoever is done in this wants to start handing it to me. I'll collect the papers. Just take them out of here so it'll be easier. Thank you. And if you have no papers, that's fine. Oh, these are sticky notes.
I need my name? I need to put my name here?
No name. Okay. No, don't need to name. Separa, por favor, yeah? Yeah? Oh, those are sticky notes, huh? And now we're going to take a moment to think about 3 things. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. 3 things about your professional life. It's okay if you wrote in one piece of paper. Whichever way you feel like doing it. There is no right or wrong. If it was supposed to be in one page, that's fine. Oh, personal life, right? That's our bucket. Professional life, yes. No, that is personal life. And once you're done with that, I will collect the paper so you can rip them off, so we can start thinking about 3 things about yourself, aspects of your being, characters of your personality that you're grateful for. Maybe it's your gray hair. I'm very grateful for that. It does remind me that I'm free, that I don't depend on the hairstylist anymore. Maybe it's your eyes. Anything. I'm sure you can find something you're grateful for about yourself. We don't give credit to ourselves much, so here's a good time to do so. We good?
Yeah.
Could I please ask you to pick up the papers for me and try to just organize them in a way that I can go through them? Thank you. So, you know, science has already linked gratitude with the state of well-being. And I brought a simple framework for us to cultivate that thankfulness with 4 A's, if we can remember that. 4 A's. 1 A for awareness. One A for appreciation. Acceptance. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, it's okay. And the 4th A for action. So awareness, appreciation, acceptance, and action. So awareness is what we just did here, right? We actively notice and acknowledge the positive aspects of our lives. Big or small, it doesn't matter. We're just aware of them. The next step will be appreciation for the positive things. It goes a little bit beyond the knowledge, involves enjoying the experience, what we're going to do it together. It links with acceptance, because once you accept the reality as it is, not as you want it to be, if I show you a glass of water, is that going to be half empty or half full? That it's kind of the idea of, yes, we are happy with what we have, and we are not focusing on the lack of things, because we as humans have a tendency of doing that. And the action is simply expressing the gratitude. How can we do that? It could be verbally, it could be on an act of a kindness, it could be just by hugging someone or doing something for someone. It's actually putting in action that gratitude that you have. And just to share some of the things that we have here, and maybe we can all relate to it, because we are all one, believe it or not. I'm grateful for my marriage. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful because I'm in Florida. I'm grateful for my evolution. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for all that I've went through so far. I'm grateful for being alive. I'm grateful for my curiosity, for my body, for being thoughtful, for the fact that I love life, for my courage, for my intuition, for my communication, for my profession, which is to help others as a doctor. And before I go through one of these last piles, you can put your papers aside, and we're going to exercise our heart center. You do your best, okay? The last thing that we need is to feel pressure. If you don't feel like this is good for you, you just don't do it. You can just sit with yourself. But if you're willing to really bring that feeling alive, let's take the action part. If you have gone through any kind of movement classes, there's an exercise that you can do with your spine that calls cat-cows, and you can do them seated. It's a very good exercise to do daily to keep your spine healthy. And all that is, when you do seated, you can have your hands on your lap if that feels better. If you do have the space and you wanted to just broaden your shoulders, you don't have, I would like, this is what I would like for you to do if you want to try at home, okay? I'm going to show it to you. So when you inhale, your tailbone, that's where it starts, is going to go, well, in our case, we're sitting, it's going to go back. So the tailbone gently, this is gentle, subtle movements, are going to move back. So our belly is going to go a little bit forward. And then our shoulders are going to go back. So we bring the shoulder blades together, and we're going to look slightly up. Slightly up. So we start with the tail on the inhale. Belly goes forward. Shoulder blades squeeze back together. So the shoulders go back, and we look a little bit up. And we close our eyes so we can let that heart center shine, right? So when you're home, get your arms and just open your arms like this and bring your chest forward. And then on the exhale, the tail moves in. Then we hunch our back, right? And we look to our heart. And then we bring our hands across in front of us, and we go like we're moving to our shoulder blades so we can give ourselves a hug. That's the best action for gratitude. Giving yourself a hug, or maybe others. Sometimes there is nobody else. So you just hug yourself, right? So on the inhale, you open your arms with the space that you have. You don't have to go like this. I can, sorry. I can go like that. So the tail moves back, the belly forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And exhale, bring the tail in, round that back, and give yourself a hug. You keep moving. You don't have to go fast. So I'm grateful for my working place. People, an opportunity to earn and shape others. I'm grateful for serving others. I'm grateful for making gift for others. I'm grateful for my patience. I'm grateful for money. Yes, grateful for the salary, for the wage. I'm grateful for being able to read, because some of these handwritings are very challenging, so I'm grateful that I can read. I'm grateful for sincerity, for the ability to work, for the ability to read books. I'm grateful for the inconsistency. I'm grateful to prosper, to health, to my job. I'm grateful for feeling happy every morning to get up and to go to work. I'm grateful that even retired, I'm still able to work. I'm grateful to communicate, to feel good, to help my community. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for my eyes. I'm grateful for my muscles. I'm grateful for light. I'm grateful for forgiveness. So many things to be grateful for. So if we could just do, sometimes we struggle too because it's not easy to look into that side. Somebody's phone? It's okay. So every day we have a choice, an opportunity to make a choice. And making a list of the things that we have that we may oversee and we don't give credit because we're so busy, we have so many things to do, could set us in the right tone where nothing that will happen around us will disturb that sense of well-being. The next step that we would have to exercise that would be with a journey within, where we could just close our eyes and sit comfortably in the chair. I do like to use essential oils on my practices. If this is something that you would like to have, I brought a blend that help us with that memory part of gratitude. If anyone care for drop, all we do is to put one little drop in the middle of our palms. We rub it and we inhale the aroma of flowers. Would you care for a drop? Anybody else? I'll go to you. I'll go to you.
Oh,
That's
I'm going
okay.
to ask if you want.
Thank you, thank you. Drops of love. Oh, come on. Bling bling, geranium, and wild orange. I got more. Can we dim the lights? Yes? Oops. Anybody else? No, we good? To whom? So can we just uncross our legs? Maybe, just suggestions, take our shoes off and feel element earth underneath us. Bring awareness to the sit bones in the chair and feel the weight evenly distribute on the sides of the sit bones. Relaxing the legs. If the clothes are tight, loosen up. Relax the arms by your side or on top of your lap. And just bring all your attention to the entrance of your nostrils. See if you can feel the touch of the breath that moves in through the nostrils. See if you can feel the touch of the breath moving out of the nostrils on the exhale. It requires a lot of attention, so be alert. Because every time we find stillness with the body, the mind gets a little bit extra agitated. Bringing us thoughts from the past, that we can no longer change, or maybe thoughts from the future that is not here yet. But we can use this tool, the breath, to help us bring us back into here, the now, this gift that we have. Just observing all the monkeys jumping from branch to branch on this tree of life of ours. When a thought comes to mind, we wrap it into a fluffy cloud of the sky, and we let the wind move it away. Things are constantly changing. We just observe. And then we bring our awareness above our heads. High above our heads, there is a portal that opens up to the cosmic energy of the universe, where you can tap in and access new downloads. And connecting to this energy source, we invite this light to pierce through our crown chakra, right on top of our heads, and move down through our third eye, between our eyebrows, right through the spinal cord, like we are hollow bamboo, through our center of communication, our throat chakra, and right into our hearts, middle of our chest, right by the sternum. And we sense this energy. Sometimes it helps if we bring to mind someone or something that we feel unconditional love. Once we bring it to mind, that person or that being, it's easier to bring that feeling alive into that center. The energy keeps moving down through our solar plexus, our portals of energy, our navel, our root chakra, and through our feet all the way down to the center of the earth. And then it rebounds like it's going on a trampoline, bounces it back to us with all that earth energy back from our feet, through our legs. We feel grounded, we feel safe, we feel trusted. And that energy meets with the source energy right at the heart center. With each inhale we take, we feel that energy expanding. We can even give it a color to it, like there is a light, green, emerald, shining. That energy goes forward, backwards, to the right and to the left of us, up and down, all the way around. It's almost like we are in a globe, like a snow globe. There's this dome around us of green, white, pure, cosmic happiness and grateful, loving energy. And every time that we inhale, that energy expands bigger, a little bit, and a little bit. But now it unites to the person next to us, to the person to the right of us, to the left of us, in front of us, behind us. And this entire room, it's one big ball of green, white light energy, of happiness and gratitude. We can choose to keep it here for the next ones to come, or we can together as one, or we truly are, take that energy and keep expanding with our minds, with our intention. Every time we set the intention, we make it happen. So I invite you to imagine, visualize this energy growing with each breath you take, bigger and bigger, where we can take this happiness and this grateful heart to others. We take it so big that it goes to entire city of Pompano, where we are. And the cities next to Pompano. We take this energy all the way to our homes. We see it entering through the front door, visiting each room of our homes, and the people in it, and the beings in it. Visit with your minds each room of your homes, bringing that feeling of gratitude and happiness through the walls of your home. And then we exit our homes and we keep expanding this energy through the entire state of Florida and its people. The hospitals, the elderly homes, the shelters, the orphanages, to our neighbors, to our relatives. We keep expanding to the states next door, to the entire country and its people, because every single one could use, even if it's just for a brief moment, this feeling of gratitude and happiness. Because this energy that we are creating together is united with everybody that is sitting at this moment on this same symphony vibration that we're currently in. And we keep expanding to the entire planet. If we could see our planet from the outside, you would be completely green. in peace and harmony. Maybe for just a minute. Sit with this feeling for a few moments. Slowly, slowly, just the awareness back to the physical body with no changes. Maybe deepening the breath, taking a longer inhale, feeling the lungs expanding, or even longer exhale through the nose. And if it feels right, we start with tiny little movements, maybe wiggling the toes, maybe the fingers, whatever feels comfortable to you. Certain things are not on the books. We can read as much as we can, but we have to feel it, experience. So I'll leave you today with the suggestion of sitting 1 minute timer and write it down on a journal before the day starts, reasons that you're grateful for. Maybe if the morning is not a good time, maybe at lunchtime, maybe at night, you decide what time. To me, it feels better in the morning so I can set myself on the right tone to face the challenges of the day. I have one gift for you, for one of you, whenever we are done and whenever we finish with the chairs. I have a gratitude diary, a blank gratitude diary to one of the chairs that you're sitting. If there is a green sticker underneath the chair. You are the lucky winner. And if you don't want it, you give to somebody else. But let's keep this so atmosphere prepared for our passes, so we don't distract we don't distract ourselves, which is already distracted, so we can move into the passes without disturbance. Don't worry about the things. We'll collect the chairs and the pencils and all that stuff back. I appreciate you all's patience